Good day. I'm Nate, and welcome to Nate Presents. This is a talk show where I ask each guest at least 3 quirky questions. My guest today is a very energetic and funny young lady that goes by the name of Courtney Kurth. She's a realtor here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. She is also a dedicated and loving mother. She's into music, hiking, last-minute adventure, hanging out with friends, skateboarding, and cooking. She also told me that she loves the ocean and Alabama football. Courtney co-starred in one of my brother's music videos that I directed. It's on YouTube, Now That You're Gone, by Matthew Taylor. That's when I learned Courtney is not camera shy and would be perfect for this show. Courtney was born November 2nd of 1985. Music CDs were introduced this year. You could hear Duran Duran, Madonna, The Cure, David Bowie, and Phil Collins on the radio. The Color Purple, The Breakfast Club, and Back to the Future were playing in theaters. Moonlighting and Golden Girls were just a couple of shows on TV at the time. Famous people born in 1985 include Kaley Cuoco, also known as Penny from The Big Bang Theory, singer-songwriter Bruno Mars, actor Dave Franco, and last but certainly not least, rapper Big Narstie. I have no idea who Big Narstie is, but you gotta love the name. And with that being said, it's my pleasure to present to you someone who is not a Big Narstie, the one and only Courtney Kurth. Well, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
So what's new?
Not a whole lot. Just working.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
Well,
Busy mama.
I said you're a realtor.
I'm a realtor.
How do you say that?
Realtor. It's not 3
Not
syllables.
realtor?
It's 2. It's not realtor or realtor.
Yeah.
It's realtor.
I grew up saying realtor.
Everyone says realtor.
I add the and the
It's realtor. Realtor.
Realtor. Well, I heard you, sorry to interrupt you, you won a Tesla.
I did. It's long gone. That was a thing of my past, but
you just totaled it?
It was quite the accomplishment. I totaled it. I got mad at the old company. No, I'm kidding. I ran it into a tree. It was a huge accomplishment. It was a national contest, and I don't remember how many people. I think around 600 people involved across the whole country, and it wound up coming down to 3, and I was the top 3 and won the car. Drove it for a little bit, and then resigned.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Okay.
I got to drive it around and beat it up a little bit, and
cool.
yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Well, I know you love music.
I do.
Yeah, and I've
Music
heard
is
a couple
life.
of your recordings.
Cool. What'd you think?
So awesome. So what we'll do is we'll slip that in.
Okay.
In the middle of what we're saying right now.
Cool.
If that's all right.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Good boy, I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. You're a good boy. Can't let it get past me. You're far from blasted. Talk about getting blasted. Blurred lines. I know you want it.
I would love
So
that.
how'd you like that? We just slipped that in. Now we're back. So we just jumped forward in time.
Now we're back. Welcome back, everyone.
Or because my brother is pretty busy right now,
Yeah.
we're going to try to get him to do some background music or something.
Sure.
So I'm going to put you on the spot so everyone can hear you. Let's say we're on we're on one of those music, competition shows. I'm like, well, I like the song you just did. What was it called? Blurred Lines.
Yeah.
Check it out on.
Well, you can do it on SoundCloud.com. And type in my name, Courtney Kurth.
Okay,
and
check it out.
It'll pull up Blurred Lines from there, and you guys can listen to it.
Well, before you move on, we'd like to hear you sing another song.
Oh, what?
So I request the alphabet song. How would you sing the ABCs?
Oh my God. Oh man. Can I just do it like I sing to my kids?
Just any way you want to.
Just do it like A, B, C, D. Good job, honey.
Well, keep going.
E, F, G.
Okay, now a little more jazzier, or soulful. How about that?
H, I, J, K.
Good.
L, M, N, O, P.
How about country?
Oh gosh.
Q-R-S.
Q-R-S. to you, baby.
Now, how are you going to finish it up?
W, X, Y, and Z.
No.
You want me to finish that part?
Yeah.
You sing it for me. Now.
ABC.
Next time, won't you sing with me?
See? See?
Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you.
that's
Thank you very
great.
much. Okay, now Mary had a little lamb. No, just kidding.
No,
Just kidding.
I'm done.
All right. Okay. Well, hey, let's get to the first question.
Okay, you haven't asked me questions already? Oh,
The
man.
first of the three quirky questions.
Oh, man, okay.
Those are semi-quirky. So the first one, can you or will you describe the color blue to me? Say as if I
Blue.
as if I were a blind person. I've never seen blue
Gosh. What? As if you were a blind person?
Yeah.
That is so tricky.
Well, what do you think of when you think of the color blue?
Well,
What do you,
I think of the sky, and I think of like the colors in the universe, and I think
Sure.
of the shirt you're wearing. So having
that?
having being said that,
is it maybe dark or
I think
cool?
no,
or-
I think blue is more of a sad color for me.
Yeah, I think of the music, the blues.
Yeah, I think so. That
down and out.
Yeah, I kind of think of just like how you're feeling when you're having a bad day.
Sure.
And you're feeling sad. I immediately associate blue with that for sure.
Okay.
That's a tricky.
yeah.
That's not quirky.
Well,
That's tricky.
Okay, quirky. Well, maybe what it's not, like red. What might maybe an easier color?
Red, I feel like I associate with obviously like fire, so like heat,
Hot, yeah.
like when you're angry and when you're feeling heated, and that's kind of how I associate colors, right? I associate with them with a feeling.
Right.
Which my favorite color is black, and I don't think that I'm like sad, but that's how I would like describe it to somebody. How you wear dark when you're feeling that dark and empty inside. But
Okay.
that's an interesting question.
Well, I think black.
I would
be easy.
associate
It's
it more
what you
like
see
sad.
It's what you don't see because you're
Oh my
blind.
gosh! Right. Gosh, that is a crazy
And
question.
Blue, maybe the next step down.
Yeah, blue is definitely I associate with some sort of sadness.
I don't know. Okay, maybe not a quirky question, but
That's deep.
yeah.
A deep
right?
question.
Wow,
All right.
Let's not go there.
Okay, let's not.
Okay, would you rather be blind or deaf?
Oh my gosh.
Knowing how you love music,
Yeah, I think I would probably rather hear sounds, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that when you can hear somebody, you can hear somebody's passion about life, or you can hear when they're sad. You can always like pick up those senses, right? If you're having a conversation with somebody and you're speaking with them one-on-one, you can hear how they're feeling. You don't necessarily, like, you can't see it,
Sure.
right? I think that's how it is in everyday life right now. You can just come across somebody and you can hear their emotion in their voice.
Yeah.
If they're excited or sad, or if they're having some sort of a day, you can hear it in their voice.
Well, yeah,
I
you
guess
could.
I'd rather be blind.
But now, on the flip side, you would never see your children grow up or get married, graduate.
But
You'd never be able to see your grandchildren, and
oh man, these are crazy questions.
you wouldn't be able to see the bands or the
That's
TV
true.
or your loved ones. And
That's a tricky question, neither. And I think I'm just very blessed that I have all of my senses, and yeah, that's a tricky one. Another tricky one.
not quirky.
Another tricky question. Dang it.
Okay, maybe this one would be quirky.
Okay.
If you could live in any time period from the past other than now, when would it be?
Hell yeah. 1960s.
Why?
Oh, the music, the generation, the bell bottoms, the style. Maybe like late 60s, early 70s. I would run away to San Francisco.
Yeah, flower child.
That's me.
Free love.
I
drugs,
have
alcohol.
always been told that I am an old soul and that I literally don't belong in this generation. My dad has told me that since I was probably 3 years old.
Okay.
So that's a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
Just the music in general. I have a Beatles tribute quarter sleeve.
Yeah.
So it's just like one of those things where it's like I'm immediately drawn to that.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me excited. That's a good
Okay,
one.
that's a good
I like
one.
that question.
Well, that was one of my picks, definitely.
Yeah.
Any 50s, 60s, or 70s.
See, I would definitely probably have to be like mid to late 60s, early 70s.
Sure.
I know that like you grew up in the 80s and stuff like that, but
Oh, I hated the.
Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of that at all.
Well, I love the music of the 60s, 70s.
Same.
But a lot of things were going on too. I mean, Vietnam.
Right? But, it's just a part of it.
Sure.
The protesting and like everything. It's just something about it draws me back to that immediately.
Yeah.
So that was an easy answer. I wouldn't even have to think about it.
Okay, other than the 60s, what would it be? Your second choice?
The 70s.
Okay. Okay. That's too easy.
The 70s. Somewhere in that 20-year time span, for
See,
sure.
I love the 70s too, the music.
Yeah.
You had disco, you had rock and roll.
yeah,
like the Bee Gees, the Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, and I think it
John
changed.
Denver.
And I think it changed. Like, that's when, like, music, like, became music, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just it, right? Somewhere in that, between the early 60s and the late 70s, like, music became music.
Yeah.
And those are where the legends were born. That's where they were created.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's easy. I love it. So.
Okay. Other than the 70s. No.
Other than
I'm
the
trying
70s.
to get you.
Gosh.
I can't stump you on this one. I can't get you.
Other than the 70s, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I liked growing up in the 90s. Mm-hmm. I liked the cartoons. The cartoons were rad.
Okay, well, I
like
was
Hey Arnold.
raised with Bugs Bunny and...
Well, I love those too. Yeah. Looney Tunes. It's
sure.
a staple. My kids will never know what Looney Tunes are.
Yeah.
You can't find them on TV, generally speaking, at all. So, yeah, no. I loved the 90s. I had fun.
Yeah, I don't remember much of the 90s. My college days.
Would you like to share it on video?
I don't remember.
I'd share if I could, but I can't.
I wish someone would tell me what I did
Oh
during
my
the 90s.
Goodness.
Well, hey, I guess that's all I have for you.
Okay.
Thanks for being on.
Of course.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, no, I'm good. Call me if you need anything real estate involved.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to help. New construction is kind of like my area of expertise, so yeah.
Well, right on.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. And good day.